Do you want to know the number one secret that successful investors have been using for years to get skyrocketing profits? In this video, we're going to be uncovering a simple strategy that you can employ right now to get your ultimate results. But before we move on, first we'll cover what we discussed in the last two videos. So basically, in video number 1, we showed you that the approach most people use to get profitable returns is not the ideal approach to get started in the stock market. And in video number 2, we showed you how you can use your niche or your circle of competence to get the most out of the stock market. We showed you actual examples on how you can start making money through investing in the stock market without ever following the old school investing approach. In case you've not watched those videos, make sure you go back right now because we covered a whole lot of important things, so you need to watch those videos before you jump into this video. Now we're very excited to uncover that secret which helped us make great rate of returns. This is how exactly you can boost your performance in the stock market and go a long way in outperforming the market. The big secret which you need to know is what we term as the moat boat strategy. Now you might be wondering what a moat means in stock language. Basically, it refers to a company's ability to compete amongst other companies in the market. Truth be told, if you can understand and predict if the product of the company you're putting your money in will be around for the next decades, then you're in the game big time. A moat is simply the safe side or a competitive advantage that is expected to help certain companies fend off competition and compound the profits of their products in the years and years to follow. For example, you might be wondering, how can you find a company's moat? You're no Einstein or Warren Buffett, right? So firstly, when looking for a company's moat, you need to see that particular company's performance in bad economic times. See whether the company is still selling its idea when others are struggling to get their head out of the water. Similarly, you also need to see other factors like cash on hand, revenues and profits that the company is generating as compared to its rival companies. You can see the dominance of their single product and how it's working out its way in the market. Factors like name recognition also go a long way in maintaining a company's image, which makes it an important step in determining the moat. Why exactly did Warren Buffett, the greatest investor of all time, put his money in stocks like Apple or Coca-Cola? The answer to this question is quite simple, yet most of the people simply overlook simpler terms and get themselves entangled in the complexity of the market. Buffett explains that one day he was just walking down a road and there were a lot of bottle caps lying around. He observed that out of all the lids he could see out there, Coca-Cola lids were in the greatest quantity. Now that is where the mind clicked. He invested in cola stock because they were really selling their product and had a solid moat boat strategy. If you can use the moat boat strategy to buy in a stock and let the snowball effect do the dirty work for you, you can make waves in the market by outperforming the stock market. This approach can help you look for a business with big margins of safety and profitable returns in the long run. We should not ignore the fact that this is the same approach which allowed Warren Buffett to laser his way to success by looking at good businesses, competitive prices, and a sustainable advantage over others. Now we also need to understand that people are very likely to look for short-term or temporary advantages and get themselves in some serious problems. The interesting thing is that if you can only find that competitive moat, you can convert your profits into enormous piles, and that is when the fun begins. It happens a lot of time that if people enter in the market with a strategy, they are more likely to make great returns as compared to the person who is just shirking around the market and looking for short-term boosts. However, we believe that the moat boat strategy is the secret which can help you blow up the market and make a place for yourself. It is important to note that you need to connect the knowledge you're learning from all of our videos to actually pull off results. Just like in the previous video, we shared how sticking to your niche or your circle of competence can help you navigate your way. So just imagine if you find a business that lies in your circle of competence and you get to the roots or the moats of that business. The sparks will start to show themselves. So making profitable returns in the stock market is completely under your control. And now you know how you can make waves in the stock market. Now, if you've got some value from this video, we've got some incredible news for you. In our upcoming course, which is the Millionaire Value Investor, we're going to be giving away all of our big secrets to you. And it's also important that once you get it all sorted out in your mind, things get a lot easier from there on. We will disclose how you can use our big secrets to make incredible profits. That's coming out in a few days, so make sure that you keep an eye on that. In the next video in our series, we're going to be revealing the complete blueprint on how you can achieve great profits in the stock market. This is going to be the complete roadmap, the complete strategy to make sure that you can do it the right way instead of doing it their way. We're literally going to be pulling off the curtains from our own business and showing you how you can do it the right way. So make sure you press the notifications button so that you don't miss out on anything and wait for our next video. And while you're watching this, if the next video is already out, check out this video, which is the next video from this video series, and you'll get so much out of this video right here.